This is late on a Friday night, and I'm kind of going to break away from my normal format from my videos here because I saw this video that really angered me on the inside, and I just kind of wanted to vent my frustrations. Now, before I even get into it, I'm sure you saw the title of it, so you kind of know what it's about, and you saw the thumbnail, so you kind of understand what's going on. What I would want to do right now is play it for you. I do warn you, it's a little tough to watch, but I want you to see exactly what I'm talking about before I talk about it. So go ahead and roll it.
Don't be scared. I ain't gonna.
I got an interview with them production assistant tomorrow.
I think I do.
So he married 3 women, so that's your valid point on why you like women.
Look, that's all her belongings in that one basket.
I'm saying, yo, they said to wheel that away. You take them signs.
Excuse me.
Where's my kids?
What? I can hear. I don't have to look at the motherfucker to hear it.
Yo,
What? Y'all making me hot shot. Fucking with my candidate.
Yeah, fucking with your
Candidate.
You have to agree to disagree.
Nigga, that's not
Do
gonna
it
come
right.
bring you no money.
You do realize
That's
he's
gonna keep you on the
losing horribly.
That's what happened when you guys smoke crack, right?
My question was,
Look,
he married 3 women, so that's your valid point on why he likes women.
Right.
This is what happens when you smoke too much crack.
He likes them a lot. He likes fucking other women too while married to one woman, so he's not.
Bill Clinton.
We're not talking about Bill. Hillary's wrong, not Bill. Wait, right? But do you see my ass sleeping on the ground, pissing himself, getting made fun of by a group of people, and degrading black people? Oh wait, you got a broken fucking bottle.
Keep it going.
Look.
Come on, don't touch my
That's what
shit.
you got. That's what you got. That's crack. That's what you got. That's what you got.
you about to get your ass beat. You gonna watch this shit.
That might be her. That might be her
You're in
weapon.
jail for what?
You feel me?
Fuck with me.
I'm fucking with you right now, bitch. Like, let's go.
Whoever dropped that, they
I got his back too.
Speak fast.
Yes, sir. She obviously has a little bit of mental difficulty. She's in a complex situation. She's living on the street. All right,
ain't
guys,
shit.
we're all very upset about Trump and what he's said and what he's talked about
said
and what he's done to our
Leave it to
country.
the white boy trying to
But
fix
this
it.
lady,
No, fuck that.
like
got
yelling
me
at this
pissed.
lady does not help the situation. Just go vote on November 8th and we'll all forget about this guy. And maybe we'll even put a star back and we'll all go on
She's
with our
spewing
life.
hate,
Maybe
bro.
We'll see him on TV someday.
She's spewing hate all the
Yeah,
time.
she's in a difficult
We're not even
situation.
yelling. We're trying
Okay.
to get back. I mean, what's wrong with a
Okay. So it's okay for her to go rob somebody? It's okay for her to go commit a crime because she's in a difficult situation?
She needs help.
And our
know
system
how.
ain't gonna give her help.
Crack is
So we about to
different
give her
now.
help. We're about to give her
She don't
help.
want help. She don't want help.
You wanna take your medicine? You wanna take your meds?
Or you want some crack?
You wanna take your medicine? No, she don't take medicine.
That
She
you
don't take
know
medicine,
about
so-
but you're contradicting what the fuck you just said just now, bro. What? You heard what everybody heard what I just said, right? I'm pretty sure everybody heard me but you, bro.
Anyway, problem is she's spewing hate, bro.
You're contradicting your words, man.
You're contradicting my words.
Yes, you are.
Right. How am I contradicting my words?
Look what the fuck you saying.
Help her.
What's the hell?
That's what I'm talking about.
Get your ass out of here, kid.
That's what I'm talking about.
Told your ass.
Get your ass out of here. Female bitch. Oh, shit. Get your ass out of here, bitch.
I told you, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Ever come around
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Shut out, ass motherfucker. Ain't nobody.
Liv, don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Let her be. Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Didn't I tell you? Hey, wait.
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Wait. Didn't I tell you about 5 minutes ago that somebody is gonna walk by here and no, I would not defend you because you spewed hate and you got hate. You got exactly what you were dishing out. I told you, I warned you on that, didn't I?
Nah, nobody called shit. She was
She ain't hurt. She gonna lay there acting like
I told you she wasn't crazy. She knows what she's doing.
she gonna lay there like she hurt. Hey, where's Donald at?
Let me call Donald Trump.
Hey, where's Donald at?
Donald Trump.
Where Trump at? Guess what? He still ain't here. I told you though. I told you that shit was gonna happen. I told you, and you looked at me. You asked me as a black man, would I defend you? And I told you no. I told you no.
Well, she's waking up.
She been awake. She trying to keep her eyes closed. You can see them moving.
This is Hollywood acting, you guys.
Someone give her CPR. Nobody wants to put their lips on that. What the fuck? You might as well put your lips on the crack pipe.
This is Hollywood acting right here, you guys.
The thing is, there could be a paramedic right here, but of a different ethnicity.
You know what? The paramedics may have been here if they weren't, Mexican. Exactly.
LA wouldn't be LA. Hey, I got the start to that. What if the paramedics Mexican, bro? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna get this Snapchat of you because you're looking pretty sad and pathetic.
Do you need some water? I mean, it's not necessary. Do you want somebody to call an ambulance?
I'm telling you, they're gonna be Latin American.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, what?
Isn't Donald Trump supposed to help you?
Where's Donald? I'm probably raping some bitch, right? You want me to tweet him?
I don't know. You know what? The ambulance probably, the local PD probably dealt with her before.
All right, so you see what's going on there. Now, I got so much to say. I mean, really, this completely upset me. Beyond just the fact that this is a Trump supporter that's being assaulted, the fact that this person was assaulted, period, just really upset me personally. Politics aside, it doesn't even really matter that the person's a Trump supporter. The person could be head to toe Hillary attire. The person could have on a Ku Klux Klan robe. They could have on a Planned Parenthood t-shirt that says, "I love killing black babies." It doesn't matter what they had on. It doesn't matter if they left, right, center, agnostic when it comes to politics or religion. I don't care. The fact that this person was assaulted and the way they were assaulted for the reason they were assaulted just really kind of touched me personally. Now, I'm going to just start from the beginning to kind of tee up what's going on here. This person obviously appears to be homeless. They may have some kind of drug addiction problem, and they're obviously a black woman. This is a woman, not a B word like that fat Mexican call her. This is a woman, right? And this person is being assaulted for pretty much protecting the Donald Trump star that had been replaced. I did a video on my channel earlier today where I talked about the person, the rich white liberal who destroyed the actual star. And I did a video on that showing you pretty much who he was. So they're repairing the star, and in the process of them repairing it, you have this woman who's right by the star with Trump signs and whatnot. One of the signs was great. It said, you got 20 million illegals. Meanwhile, you got people living on the street, sleeping outside on the ground. And she was one of them. She had all of her belongings, I can assume, in that little cart thing with the actual crate and handle combination. So all of her stuff was in that. So this person, homeless, down on her luck, may have a drug problem, and is, if not elderly, close to being elderly, based upon how she was moving and how she was kind of just getting around. Now, I guess there was some protesters or some just people just bystanding that were accosting her because of her views. You can hear some of the people in the background talking about, oh, he's a bigot, this, that, and the third. And then they're saying that she's spewing hate. I guess liberals don't care too much about free speech when it goes against that which they agree with. As long as you are locked up in a liberal Democrat plantation, then they love you. Black Lives Matter, I can't tell. This is why I hate Black Lives Matter. One of the many reasons why is because many of them will probably be at a Black Lives Matter march. Meanwhile, you got this old lady and they want to stomp on her outside in Los Angeles because her viewpoint is different than theirs. She's not physically attacking them. She's not, threatening them with any kind of weapon. She just has signs and she's talking about the signs. This behavior is unacceptable for anybody, regardless of what political affiliation you are. This is a woman. You had the one white guy that tried to talk sense a little bit, even though he was pretty much a cuckold himself because he really wouldn't just jump out the window and say what needed to be said right there in Los Angeles, because you in LA, most of those people out there are probably trying to be actors. A lot of them are probably illegal. They are all bark but no bite. But I give them credit for at least trying to say something in defense of this poor old lady. And you had the fat Mexican dude that decided he wanted to assault her. And then you had the black dude that said that he wouldn't defend her if they came out there and did that. Now, I want to address both of them individually. First, I want to address the Dindu, the guy that said he would not protect her as a black man. To you, my friend, if I was in your vicinity, me and you would have a knockdown, drag out fight. I hurt you real bad just for saying that. As a black man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You coward, you fool. How can you sit there and say this to this old woman that you would not protect her as a black man? How can you get up in the morning and look at yourself and say, yo, I'm a great person. I love myself. How can you do that? How can you sit there and eat food and stomach it knowing that you did that to that old lady? I got a personal beef with you, and you should hope that I never see you. And don't take it as a threatening video. Don't get triggered. Don't flag me down. I'm talking about people that don't assist those that are being assaulted and those that assault people, which brings me to that fat Mexican faggot. To you, I say, you lucky that I was not there. I would have hurt you specifically very bad. And the thing about it is, I'm the kind of guy, I'm not even the bad guy. I'm a very nice guy. People love me. Everybody knows that I'm a nice guy. I might even be considered soft because I let a lot of things go. I get all kind of abuse from so-called friends and family that say I'm all kind of bees and cowards and coons and Uncle Toms and self-hater and I never did this, I never did that. People that I've given money to, people that I've assisted personally in their lives, people that I've given a shirt off my back to. All of a sudden now they want to call me all kind of names. But you know what? I don't even really trip. I don't get mad. I don't want to fight because I have a very long fuse. But you know what? That fuse is attached to a nuclear warhead. It's like the common thing that's said about the Anglosphere in the West. They're not really mad at you when they send 100 bombs to your country. They're mad when they only send 2 bombs. That's me. And to detonate me takes a lot of effort to do. Now, if I saw this old lady out there getting assaulted by people and people just watching with their cell phones, recording it, laughing, poking in her bag and taking stuff out of it, and that case that she had in that suitcase or whatever you want to call it, she probably had all of her earthly possessions and people are just rifling through it. They're kicking her when she's on the ground. Oh man, I can't even really, I'd be afraid of what I would do personally, because I'm the kind of guy that I would hurt myself to hurt you. You know, I'm a very tough individual. I fell today. You know, I had a freak accident. It wasn't really a big deal. I just fell. I scraped my elbow up and I fell like on some concrete. Anybody else might have wanted to go to the hospital, but me, I poured some peroxide on it, put a Band-Aid, and I'm good to go. And I did 100 push-ups right after that to test it to see if it was broken. But you see, the average guy might be kind of like, oh, I need to go to first aid. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the emergency room. No, that's not how I rock. But like I say, I'm a nice guy. I'm like a benign individual. I'm not the kind of guy you got to worry about. But when I see stuff like that really touches me, when you have assaulted this woman because her opinion is different, that's not doing anything to you, somebody that's obviously having some kind of mental issues and is homeless on top of that, I have to detonate and I have to hurt you. It just is what it is. And there's a lot of guys like me out there that don't even really have long fuses. They would do that just on GP. Like, you know what? This woman is out here getting assaulted. Oh no. The person that did that, and anybody that's watching, anybody that's laughing, recording, and not assisting, they got to get it too. They got to get touched. And I'm not even the guy that's going to say, you know, I'm not even the kind of guy that's going to say Second Amendment. No. You're going to catch these rocks. You're going to catch these rocks. I don't care if I break my hand. You got to catch them rocks. And the reason beyond just the woman being assaulted, I'm a man and I was raised to be a man. I was raised to always protect the honor of women and protect innocent people. If you see something like that going on, you got to do something. But beyond that, You know, I have a family member, well, I had a family member, they passed away, unfortunately. And the person I'm talking about could have been in that same situation. You know, the person at one point was on drugs, and at one point you would see them outside on the corner behaving erratically. Now, of course, we try to get her treatment. We try to do a lot of different things. But if you ever dealt with anybody that's on any kind of drug, or people that are out there living their life in the street, a lot of times, sometimes they prefer the street life versus what you're trying to offer them. So there's only so much you can do. Now, this individual was somebody. This person was a cousin. You know, this person was a mother, had a few kids, people that are my age that I know, that we see each other, we talk, and we're cool. People that are doing well in life. And she was also a grandmother. She had sisters, she had parents that were married and loved her when she was a child, but she got caught up in drugs and unfortunately went the wrong direction. Now, she passed away maybe due to illnesses that were caused by her addiction and by her problems in life. But this person was somebody. This person had a family that loved her. This person had children. This person had grandchildren. When she passed away, people cried. You don't know who that woman is. This person could be a mother, a grandmother, somebody's wife, somebody's sister, somebody's friend. And you want to go out there and assault her and kick her on the ground and push her down and make jokes and laugh. I mean, I don't understand. See, people like you to go to the penitentiary, they're the first to get raped, assaulted, or whatever, because that kind of individual is disgusting. They get no respect because they don't give respect. One thing I know about people that go to jail, I know 20 people in jail right now. So that kind of tells you my kind of background, right? Even though I was never involved in no illegal activity, but I was always around that, just based upon just living in that kind of area. You're around that kind of stuff. I know 20 people in jail right now. You know, I know guys in jail on violent crime, robbery, all kind of stuff, drugs, you name it. Again, I was never involved in anything like that, but I know guys that were, just from growing up black and being around it. And one thing I know that they always tell me is about respect. When they're in the penitentiary, everything is based upon respect. And people like that, these snowflakes, these faggots out there, and it's not even a gay term I'm using. I'm talking about people that just don't know how to behave and don't know how to treat people as human beings. People like that, when they go to jail, they're the first ones to become women in jail. The men, that is. They become women. They're the ones that get preyed upon because you had no respect for the individuals that you were dealing with on the outside. If you assault women and children, you're the first one on the chopping block. So I just want to get it off my chest. That was a disgusting act. It doesn't matter what political affiliation that woman was with. That is inexcusable for them to behave that way. Anybody watch making jokes, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And really, you don't do anything other than empower those of us that want to vote against you. If you're out there and you're beating that woman down and you're illegal, you're going to be the first one to get deported. And I hope you get deported to Honduras, Nicaragua, not Mexico City or somewhere plush. Nah, go to the worst part of Central America. Go to MS-13 gangland and enjoy life there. So that's all I got, man. I just had to, that was on my chest. It was really bothering me because I know people like that. I had a family member that was like that was out there that may be kind of erratic, but that person was loved by a lot of people. And this woman could be the same way. So what do you think? Do you think I'm on point with my assertion about these individuals and what should happen to them? You know, I think Donald Trump's lawyer, Mr. Michael Cohen, is looking for the woman right now. And I think Trump wants to give her a gift. Hopefully he's able to help her out of her situation. And the LAPD is currently looking for those that were involved in the actual video, the ones that assaulted this old woman. And I'll put links to Michael Cohen's Twitter, and I'll also put links to the LAPD. I'll put their phone number and their website in the description box below. So if you have any tips, if you have any leads, you can contact them directly, and we can kind of just get this whole thing resolved. Hopefully we can get her, the woman that was in question, into a better state in life. And hopefully we can get the people that assaulted her behind bars so they can become girlfriends to Bubba and San Quentin or wherever they're going to go. So whatever your comments are, let me know in the comments below. That's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.